are on trend, please do yourself the favor and like just invest into it when you find that a brand is doing it really, really well. Hey guys, and welcome to Simple, Sexy, Stylish, all things style here. And my name is Najee Williams, and I am a personal stylist, a 9-to-5er, and now a YouTuber. And so today we are going to talk about the guide to wearing red this season. So red is a color that has been trending all year long, and I think that naturally because it's fall and we're going to be going into the colder months soon, I think that most people are just like opting for burgundy just because it's deeper. It seems like it's a little bit more appropriate for the season. But I do not want us to forget about the bright, bold reds as we transition into fall and winter as well. I feel like red, just as like a full-blown color, like every hue of red is really going to be a big heavy hitter for the season leading into next year. And I'm very, very excited to kind of talk about this because red is one of my favorite colors. It's also a color I absolutely love to wear. And so this is just like a perfect opportunity to see like what the brands are putting together and coming forward with like the best of the best, since it is a trending color. So without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, so before we even like get started on like this whole guide to red, or wearing red this fall, I just want to make it very clear that I do not subscribe to every single trend out there. And this video is not in support of like jumping on every trend bandwave that comes along. What I do believe in is that the effect that trends have is that it forces brands to kind of pay attention to what the trendy item is for that particular season, and everybody starts putting forth their best effort to represent that particular trend. And so when that happens, you're able to get like the best of the best that's coming out in a specific color, in a specific style. And it just so happens that this year, we're representing red and a few other like trends and colorways that are very similar to my personal style. And so when that happens, I am excited, and you should too, because it gives you the opportunity to kind of like hop on things that would not be available in just a typical season if it wasn't for it being trendy. And so with red, animal print, sheer and sexy being very on trend, the color hue of blue and things like that, you'll see a lot of brands, like I said, putting forth their best foot forward and just coming out with very creative ways to kind of represent that particular trend. And so with red, it gives me the opportunity to say, hey, like, ooh, I know that every season I won't be able to find a really nice ox blood boot. I know every season I would not be able to find a bright red moto jacket, and seeing it represented in multiple places. So it's going to give me the opportunity to kind of like get a hold of those things and be able to keep them for a while until it becomes a thing again. And then I'll be able to either refresh what I already have, or things like that. So just wanted to throw that out there. And so I'm going to try to stick to like this little guide that I have, because I have ADD and I will get off track very fast. And so we just want to make this like quick and smooth and swift and all of those good things. So the number one thing that I wrote down is finding your inspiration. So creating a mood board for your season, or whatever you feel like you want to look like for that particular season, year, however it may be. And so go to Pinterest, go to Canva. When you go on Pinterest, you're just searching different like styles of the ways that women or men kind of wear red, things that would inspire you. How you feel like you want to like encapsulate this whole red movement. And then you go over to Canva and you can create a mood board there that you would then be able to save as like a photo or a PDF to kind of keep you on track for the season. Number two would be to take inventory of what you already have. The worst thing that you can do is go shopping obliviously and blow a whole bunch of money in stores that may not qualify for returns, and you can only get a credit, or just be purchase and no returns in general. Or for you to be double buying things that you already have, you just didn't take the time to take inventory of your current wardrobe. And with taking inventory of your current wardrobe, you're able to see exactly what you have, the gaps that you need to fill. That way, when you're going out to shop, you are shopping smart. You are shopping to fill in gaps in your wardrobe, or you are shopping to replace things that need to be replaced. And so this year, because red has been such an on-trend color for the year, I have just been collecting red all year. Some things that I purchased were like winter leather items that I was able to pick up earlier in the year that now that it's fall, I'm super excited to be able to wear. And then other things have just been what I've picked up in my finds, because like I said, like every brand is on red, and so they're really bringing forward their best of the best items and their creativity of how they'd like to represent this trending thing. So just to kind of give you guys like a quick glimpse of some things that I've been able to pick up this year, or just things that have been in my collection that do represent red that I'm really looking forward to like using this season. I will start off with this top that I'm wearing. It is this sequin and like low sheen satin top that I picked up from Zara maybe 2.5 years ago. It's really, really pretty. It's a darker red, and it is this dry or like this low sheen satin on the wrist, around the collar, along the front area, and then everything else is sequin. It's a very tightly put together sequin, which I love. It's great literally for like any fall, winter moment, and I'm so excited to be able to pull it out. So actually earlier in the year, Revolve had a skirt that was this low satin sheen kind of vibe as well, and I was able to pick that up. I'm super excited to be able to like wear that now that it's fall with like some tights, so I'll show you that. And it matches the lapel and like all of the little detailings on my shirt like perfectly. Like it's literally like the same color. I'm like so excited. Picked this up from Revolve, from this brand called Superdown, and it's just a really cute midi skirt that I can wear some tights with and give like a very great monochromatic moment with red. Another thing that I picked up earlier this year, I think like in April, is this BALENCIAGA Burgundy bag. This bag is absolutely gorgeous. I am so excited to wear it for the fall and winter. It is like this monochrome logo moment on the bag. It's actually a bag that I picked up from the Laurel, and it was released in 2021 for Balenciaga. It has this really cute like satin little scarf that just gives it a little extra detailing and pop, so I can wear with the bag or without the bag. But the moment that I really just loved is that I don't mind logos. I actually love logos, but I love it when the logos are the same color, or maybe a shade darker or a shade lighter than the main theme of the bag. So I thought this was a really cute moment. Speaking of bags, I also bought the bright red Givenchy Antagonia bag in small this year as well. So let me try to grab that. Really cute. I was like on the hunt for this for like 2 years, and I only wanted this type of leather, like this very soft, supple leather. When investing in handbags, I wanted to make sure that one, it's something structured, and two, it's easy to clean. I can wear this as a crossbody. I can just wear it as a top handle. This bag has been amazing. And I've only had it since May, but it has been everything I could have dreamed of and more. And then some other things that I've been able to pick up. I've had like a red wool beret, a leather beret, this really cute vintage skirt that I picked up from the thrift store maybe 2 years ago. It's like pleated in the back and it's like plaid. It is absolutely gorgeous. It's super, super long. Like it comes all the way down to my ankles, which I absolutely love. I have this satin red skirt by Zara. You know, Zara does really good with the satin red skirts. And then I have a couple of things I just picked up from H&M. Everybody has been aware of like the H&M collection that just dropped with like all the really, really nice aqua red pieces, and so I was able to hop in on that. I actually got these denim coated off-blood pants, which are so good. I also got the button-up shirt to match with it. I'll pop that up on the screen somewhere. And I was also able to get the patent leather oxblood set with the mini skirt and the button-up top. So I will also pop a picture of that on the screen. That way I don't have to like reach all the way up in the closet. From Nordstrom's Rack, I was able to pick up these naked wardrobe leather pants in red, and they actually go really, really well with this red leather trench coat that I picked up from the thrift store earlier this year. So I'm super excited to pair that together. You guys will see that shortly on YouTube stories, on my Instagram stories. If you're not following me on Instagram, you should. Maybe 3 years ago, I picked up these red leather shorts. They were from Zara, absolutely stunning. And then Steve Madden, back in the day, early 2000s, late 90s, they used to sell real leather. And so I was able to pick up these really nice red leather trousers from a consignment shop in Georgetown. And they were a size 16, but they still fit me like extremely well. And I'm so excited to wear these. These pants are absolutely beautiful. I also got them in cobalt blue as well. About 4 or 5 years ago, when Boohoo's product quality was way better than what it is now, I actually picked this up from a collaboration they had with Jordan Woods. And these are some sequence trousers that are absolutely stunning. Like I will literally never get rid of these pants, and the quality is like top tier. And like I said, shortly you'll see the burgundy red trench coat. I'll try to like either pop in a picture of it or do like a quick try on and like insert it in here, along with this trench coat that I got from Nasty Girl about 3 years ago, and it's in this like tomato-ish red that I'm super excited to wear this season as well. In regards to shoes, they're like all packed here, but my most favorite ones are these patent leather little Mary Jane looking shoes that I got from Zara earlier in the year. These things are like so freaking adorable. I cannot wait to wear them for the fall winter. And then just some like normal how can I say it, like single strap heels that I picked up from off of ASOS. I will link them down below if you are interested. And that's really the most of what I have read that I'm kind of excited to wear for the season. Now, after I was able to take inventory of my closet, I was able to like figure out, based on the inspiration that I kind of did with my Pinterest board, which I will also link that below. In addition to me searching and doing the inventory, I was able to come up with like, what did I feel like my gaps was in my wardrobe? And so I'm like, there's so many things out here that are nice and like the red movement of the year, but I don't want to get so caught up in just spending and never wearing these things. And so I know for sure there is this patent leather red blazer I have been running for like the last 1.5 years. I'm finally going to get that. I will link that below, show that on the screen somewhere. I am really interested in like a red moto jacket, but I do want it to be like a genuine leather. I do not want it to be a faux leather at all. And then I am highly interested in securing some red boots. Red boots are very hard to come by season to season, so whenever there are like funky little colors that you know are on trend, please do yourself the favor and like just invest into it when you find that a brand is doing it really, really well, because you are not guaranteed to see a boot like that again. And red is one of those colors. It's very easy to make red in a boot look very cheap. And so I am particularly interested in this red boot that Steve Madden has, that is really nice. And I was actually able to see it in person to verify that the quality looks like what I am envisioning. And then there is also this red boot. I think there's two red boots by Schutz, and I think a red boot by Jeffrey Campbell's that I'm super, super excited to kind of like get on the wave of. In regards to like my archive list, I have been wanting this Margiela thigh boot. It's like a tomato red for like the last 3 years, and I cannot find it anywhere. I was able to find the black pair, but I cannot find the red pair. So hopefully, cross my fingers, I'll be able to find that boot while red is like very hot in season. And then what else did I want? Oh, the other thing that was super, super important to me was being able to find some red trousers. And I want some red trousers, which I'll probably have to either search really, 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 really good in a thrift store, because I like a very small waist on my trousers. And then for it to have like a hippie area, because I do have a small waist and I do have wider hips, and then for them to be tapered at the bottom, and then maybe a pair that would kind of drag the ground a little bit and be a bit more of like, not quite a wide leg, but not too much of a bootleg either, like a mix between the two. And so I'm really going to be on the hunt for that. So it's looking like a red patent leather blazer, a red moto jacket, and then I have a couple of red boots that I need to narrow down in there, and then some red trousers, and then I think I'll be fine. Maybe one more red bag wouldn't be such a bad idea if it was. I need something between, because the red bags that I have now are just on two extremes. I have this really deep burgundy and then a really bright blue-based red bag. So maybe something in like the tomato red family would be something really nice that I could get, or like an oxblood. Which would be deeper than this burgundy bag, would be something pretty nice as well. And then I think that would call it a day. Otherwise, I would just be out here like picking up everything, and God knows my pockets do not need that. And so in regards to my little list that I have here, I think that pretty much covers it. Like when you start off, you want to make sure you have an understanding of like which direction you're headed in regards to your style that season, and that what you're purchasing or what you're going to purchase is going to align with your style. And then that is going to help you to create your mood board. And then you want to make sure you take inventory of what you currently have so that you are not duplicating and over purchasing or over consuming items. And then it also gives you the opportunity to kind of like purge and reinvest into some of the things that you already have. And then after that, you can have a greater understanding of what gaps you have in your wardrobe, and so that you can make better purchasing decisions, and as we like to call it aside, like purchasing with a plan. We don't just want to be consuming things just to consume. We want to consume things so that we are buying smart, and that these are items that we're actually going to be able to incorporate into our wardrobe. So that is all for this video. I hope it was helpful to you in some way. If you have any questions, link them down below. I will be available to chat with you guys. Really excited to start doing that, and like building that type of community with you guys over here on YouTube. And I will link all the items below that I do have links for. And if you are in the DMV area, I will link below some of my favorite thrift stores that I'm able to find like a lot of good things from, in case you guys want to like start journeying down that lane to find some good pieces, especially leather and coats as well. So that is all for this video. Please like, share, subscribe. Like I said, my name is Najee, and if you have any questions, please comment below, and I am excited to start talking to you guys. Bye.